Why do so many older adults find themselves wide awake at 3 a.m., staring into the darkness, wondering if something's wrong with them? Here's what might shock you. Over 50% of people above 60 wake up in the middle of the night, and not because they're stressed or worried, it's biological. But there's more. What if I told you this sleep interruption is often misunderstood and might even be fixable without medication? If you've blamed aging, stress, or bad habits, you might be missing the real cause. You're not alone. Many seniors think they just need to get used to it, but that's not true. In fact, there's something your body's doing every night that's trying to tell you something. And if you ignore it, the problem can get worse, impacting your memory, mood, and even heart health. So the question is, what exactly is happening at 3 a.m.? And how can you finally stop it naturally? The reason this matters goes way beyond feeling tired in the morning. When older adults consistently wake up at 3 a.m., it's not just a nuisance, it can be a warning sign. Studies have linked fragmented sleep in seniors to a higher risk of cognitive decline, including early signs of dementia and memory loss. There's also a significant correlation between disrupted sleep and cardiovascular problems, such as increased blood pressure and heart rate variability. And it doesn't stop there. Waking up at night interferes with the brain's ability to clear out toxins, a process that happens primarily during deep sleep. When that cycle gets broken, the brain starts carrying yesterday's stress into today. Plus, there's the emotional toll. Sleep deprivation impacts mood regulation, leading to anxiety, irritability, and even depression, especially in older adults who live alone. Add to that the fact that many seniors begin to nap during the day, trying to compensate, which only fuels a vicious cycle of sleeplessness. The body loses its sense of time, the brain stops producing melatonin efficiently, and the result is a sleep schedule completely out of sync with natural rhythms. This is not just an aging issue, it's a circadian disruption. And the good news is, it's treatable. Let me tell you about Robert. He's 67 years old, retired, and lives a pretty healthy life. He doesn't smoke, drinks water, eats decently, and walks every morning. But for the past year, something strange kept happening. Every single night, almost like clockwork, he'd wake up between 3 and 3:15 a.m. At first, he brushed it off. Maybe it was the neighbor's cat, maybe he was just getting older. But as the months passed, the problem got worse. He felt exhausted every morning, even after going to bed early. He started forgetting conversations, mixing up appointments, and becoming more withdrawn. His doctor suggested melatonin or even sleeping pills, but none of it worked long term. That's when Robert decided to experiment on his own. He began tracking every detail: what he ate, how much he moved, when he turned off screens, how warm his bedroom was. Patterns started to emerge. On the nights when he avoided alcohol, took a short walk after dinner, and dimmed the lights after sunset, he stayed asleep. Robert discovered that his body wasn't broken, it just needed to be listened to. And what worked for him? It's the same natural strategy we're about to share with you. So, what can you actually do, starting tonight? Step 1. Optimize your evening light exposure. As we age, our eyes become less sensitive to natural light, which throws off melatonin production. Spend 20 to 30 minutes outside during daylight, especially in the morning. Then after sunset, keep your lights warm and dim. Think amber lamps or low-wattage bulbs. Avoid bright, white LEDs. Step 2. Reset your temperature cues. Our body's core temperature plays a massive role in sleep regulation. For older adults, this balance shifts. Try a warm bath 90 minutes before bed. It raises your temperature, then naturally cools you down as you fall asleep. Keep your room slightly cool, around 65 degrees Fahrenheit. Step 3. Stop the 3 a.m. spiral. When you wake up, don't panic. Don't reach for your phone. Instead, sit up slowly, take 5 deep breaths, and count backward from 300. This calms your nervous system. Then use a calming mantra like, "I'm safe, I'm still, I will sleep," practiced consistently. This rewires your brain's 3 a.m. wake-up trigger. And remember, a consistent sleep schedule, same time to bed and wake, matters even more with age. If you've been struggling with early wake-ups, you're not alone and you're not broken. What you're experiencing is your body asking for a different kind of care. So be patient, be curious. Start tonight with just one of these strategies and build from there. If this helped you, share your experience in the comments. Tell us your story. When do you wake up? What have you tried? What's worked? What hasn't? Your insight could help someone else in this community. And if you want to go even deeper into why insomnia happens and how to fix it naturally, then don't miss our next video. We're diving into the strange reason why your brain might be keeping you awake even when your body begs for sleep. See you there?